See, my gate's working again. That gate does that. It stops working, then it starts working. As we head out on our Tuesday, day 14, after today it will be 13. Well, the big day today was the Michael Anderson sellout. I call it the Michael Anderson sellout. Michael. Why do you disappoint me? He does his own ranting about the best benefits in the country. Woohoo! Without any evidence, of course. There's a few examples, and the examples are all office workers in offices. Yes. Who work 9 to 5 in air-conditioned, climate-controlled places. And, ooh, look out, lady. Ooh, Jesus. Well, that scared me. You know, you need to start looking at the other transit districts, okay? And while you're at this attack mode of, like, best benefits in the world, why the country? Why don't you just say it's the best benefits in the whole world, man? We have the best benefits in the entire world. I mean, if we've got good benefits for this country, then that would, ergo, we would be the best benefits in the entire world. It's got to be not just the best benefits in America, but it's got to be the best benefits in the world in terms of, like, you know, we have this gold and platinum coverage. I mean, all of Western Europe has some kind of a national health plan, although I guess the Greeks are screwed. Apparently the Greeks, if you lose your job, you lose your health insurance. Lovely. I thought Europe was more advanced than that. Greeks who are being starved out of existence, by the way. I can't believe they're putting up with this. They don't need to riot in the streets. I wish people would understand. All you got to do is stop playing the game. Stop paying your bills. Stop going to work. Just stop. Fuck rioting. That's not going to get you anywhere. It's a waste of time. If the masses could get together and just stop everything you're doing, if nobody paid their rent and nobody paid their utility, they're going to have to shut off the entire country's water and electricity, and they're going to have to evict everybody out of the house. It's not going to work, is it? You don't need to riot. That's what people don't understand. You don't need to do that stuff. You just need to all act together in an economic fashion, which is whatever's left of your money, get it the hell out of the banks and stop paying the bills, man. Well, you got to bring the country to its knees. Anyway, yeah, Michael with his golden benefits, I said, you go get us some information from the larger transit districts. Because if you're going to be boasting about our best benefits in the world, we better start looking at something else besides that. How about, like, the best pay in the world, or in the country? Well, I can tell you for positively sure, we are not getting anywhere near the best pay in the world. So I've got the proposal. Match us the best pay, and we'll give you the health insurance, okay? If these gigantic transit districts like MBTA, who has 10 times the budget deficit as we do, with one of the highest paid transit jobs, it is the highest paid, I think, in the country, then what the hell's the problem? Just give us the damn pay. Go to the MBTA, Michael. Go down there, go examine their structure, and then report back and tell us what we should do. We'll follow the MBTA. Now, the MBTA is not raising fares and cutting service. The MBTA, with 10 times the budget deficit, that I mentioned that 10 times, is either cutting service or raising. They're not doing both. And the employees are not in the equation over there. They're not. Oh, our employees must sacrifice, or we will cut every service there is to the public, and it will all be your fault, you employees, you selfish, wicked employees who only care about yourselves and not the riding public. No, the MBTA is not playing that game. So why doesn't Michael Anderson get on the next plane, head over to Boston, go make an appointment with the head MBTA, Mary Fetch. I'm sure they have a Mary Fetch-like character over there. I'm sure that Mary Fetch-like character is making a six-figure income talking about things, being a talking head on the taxpayer dime. And go find out what they're doing and bring that back and say, okay, here's what the MBTA is doing. Match their pay, $31 an hour or something, and match their benefits, and everybody would go home happy. Won't that be nice? I think that's what we should do. I mean, let's have some compromise here. Since you can't stop talking about the best pay in the world, the best benefits in the world, the best benefits in the world, the best benefits in the country, the best unbelievable benefits in the whole country, then go over to MBTA or MTA and give us a picture of what they got. Actually, you should survey the MBTA, the MTA, the Metro up north of Seattle. You should go to Muni and come back with a full report of those 4 districts, you know. Don't forget, Trimet's supposed to be the golden boy of the transit districts, where everybody is trying to be like us. Oh, I hope you've seen the Simpsons monorail episode, which is a very good parody of the light rail construction gang, the gang of con men, and you see in that particular clip of the Simpsons the fast-talking monorail vendor and his plans to escape to a paradise island on your money, and that's what's happening. They're putting in the rail, they're making people rich, and the rest of us are out in the cold, and that seems to be okay to the people in charge of our system. They need to clean the house here. They need to dispose of all of these managers, man. They need to go. Of course, they won't go, but we can dream, can't we? We can dream about a perfect world where things run right and people take responsibility for their actions instead of trying to blame other people. So anyway, back to Michael. Michael, the Cynthia Chilton interview. Cynthia Chilton, who worked for the Mercer Company, which turns out to be a consultant on how to break employees' benefits. She's not objective, okay? She's not an objective person. You're getting somebody whose whole job was figuring out ways to cut people's benefits. Anyway, that interview with her was lame. That was fucking lame, man. Cynthia Chilton, what do you think of the secret meetings? Well, I think they're necessary because if we don't have them secret, then people might not say what they think. Does Michael follow up with that at all? Does he ask a further question like, well, there's lots of people out here, Cynthia, that find it insulting that you are conducting these meetings in secret and then you foist your recommendations on us. No, Michael doesn't follow through on that. He's like, okay, I'll take your answer and that's it. Cynthia Chilton, well, I think that Trimet has done an excellent job with transparency. Look at that motherfucking idiot. Any further questions? No. Michael Anderson says, okay, Cynthia, we'll take you there. Trimet does an excellent job on transparency. No, he doesn't follow it up, doesn't press her for a little bit better answer than that. Cynthia Chilton, what do you think about, let's see, the West service, which costs an extravagant, whatever, $28 a ride or some shit like that. Why do you think we should be providing that? But yet, oh, you got all, see, lady, you're just going to have to stop again. You know? Why do you think we should be providing a West service when you're cutting everything else? No, no question. What do you think about the millions of dollars of transit funding that goes to the streetcar operations so that Portland can maintain its developers, so the developer class, such as Tiffany Schweitzer, can make more money? No question like that. No. That was weak, Michael. Very weak. Very disappointing. Not up to your standards. No hard questions, no hard hitting. It was good that you can. And then, of course, when I got, he sent my questions over to her. Her response was, I'm not going to shout with him. I'm not shouting. I'm writing. This is shouting, Satu. See me shouting? You can't shout using the written word. You can use forceful writing, but my tone of voice is the same. That's the point of a blog, is that it makes the playing field equal. Everybody's writing. There's no shouting. There's no interrupting. It's a very level playing field. So it's emotional, a little emotional writing. You know, I get insulted when I read this shit. I find it insulting when I read Michael Anderson, of all people, saying Trimet bus drivers have the best health insurance in the country. When I read something like that, I go crazy because nobody's proven it. I'm sure they don't have the best in the country. I'm sure Intel is better than us. Of course, they actually make a lot of money. They're actually a profit-making business. You know, people that actually are paid by goal-oriented projects usually get rewarded. Of course, we won't. Well, that's another subject which we're not going to talk about right here. So, yeah, when I read Michael Anderson talk, saying over and over and over that we have the best benefits in the country, we have the best benefits in the country, we have the best benefits in the country, I get a little irritated. It's irritating. There's some idiot on my right trying to pass through the breakdown lane. It's a very dangerous road. Now, how do you like my new camera system? I no longer hold my camera. Everybody says that's good. Yeah, I started getting tired of holding it. Basically because it interferes with my steering ability. Okay, so Michael, I put a bunch of questions and then I just left. I just said, okay, I'm done. I've made my point. She's not going to answer me because they don't want to ever engage me in anything. They keep me. Oh, he's crazy. He's loud. He's crazy. Of course, I'm the only person that's actually like defending us vociferously. Nobody else is. It's just me. I'm out there blasting away. I mean, I feel like a lone wolf. I always have. I've never felt like there's been anybody near my. Dan Christensen was good when he was doing it, but he gave up finally. They finally beat him down. But I do need to get off work because I'm not getting it. All of this blog shit is just taking up too much of my time, and I'm not getting what I need to get done. So if I can just make the next 14 days, including today, I will have as much time as I need to do the blogging and my exercise and the actual work that I'm supposed to be doing while I'm home. But this goddamn job is taking my... Ow. Jesus, it's bright. I gotta put on my super duper sunglasses. Ow. This job of mine, this stupid Trimet job, is right in the middle of my day here. You know, I prefer to go later, but I didn't have that option, you see. It's like, this is what we got, this is what you take. You know, you don't get that many options when you're a mini runner, you know, a mini runner, somebody who's small that runs around in circles. You don't get that many options. Let's see. Oh, Steve, oh, that's right, he doesn't work Monday. Wait, he has to work Mondays. He must have had Monday off. Anyway, that's enough of that.